Hello everyone, welcome to Balance of Power, the demo. I was contacted by one of the writers, I think, Cammy, and they asked me if I would be interested in playing the demo for Balance of Power. And here's the pitch. It's an otome-style dating sim game where you can play as any gender with choice of pronouns and pursue people in a magical university setting. And that sold me. I'm like, I'm in! Let's go! Don't say no more, I'm in. They're having a Kickstarter in November. I don't know when this video is gonna come out. I might actually release this like November just so it's fresh in your minds. If I sound a little different or if I seem like a little like bleh, more than usual, there's like smoke and it's hurting my head and I really just want to play this game. So let's go. This is gonna be another return of Antonio, unless we get to see like how the character actually looks. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll still keep him. It's just you're gonna have to just imagine Antonio in their place. Let's go. Before we start, would you like tone hints for conversational choices? Excuse me? This is gonna be a thing on— Ooh, yes! Oh my god. Tone hints will tell you what tone you give your answer in. For example, well, that looks amazing, sarcastic, or it looks great, sincere. Yo, you've stolen my heart even more. I love this. I love this. Look, I just finished coming off of playing Arcade Spirits, and that also has like a tonal thing. That gives me life. I love when games do that because sometimes you don't know how the tone is going if it's just, it doesn't tell you. It's the same thing with like Dragon Age. When they took off the tonal things for Dragon Age Inquisition, I was just like sweats all over the place because you never know if you're going to be sarcastic or mean. Oh, well, that looks amazing or looks great. Or you could play without them like this. Would you like tone hints for the choices? Yes, please. Thank you. You can toggle this at any time with the T button. Aww. However, it won't change the choices that are currently on screen. Whoa. Okay, so you can change it whenever you want. But when the choices are on screen, you can't be cheating. No. Unless there's a rollback, then maybe. Now, let's fill out your student card. Oh guys, I'm so excited for like the university, like magical university thing, because I was like, I'm used to like, you know, magical school kind of like thing going on, but it usually means like, yeah, you're like maybe in high school or something. This is a university. I'm all in. Freaking sign me up. Choose your appearance. Okay, yeah, we have a default. We're still gonna go Antonio. You just have to imagine Antonio right here. You gotta imagine him. What's your first name? Just gotta imagine. It's Antonio. Last name, Reeves. In case this comes out before Arcade Spirits, hey, yeah, Antonio's last name is like Reeves. I made that name when I was like streaming for a bit, and I got help with naming the character that I had. Reeves came up, it's been picked. I've just been like so super unsure about like what do I want for his last name, and I'm like, you know what, just like, let's just go with the the OG name, Reeves. What are your pronouns? He, him, or other? Oh, this is, oh my god, I love this too. Thank you. Are these details correct? Oh look, we're playing in 2014. Yes. University of Waterford. I didn't actually like read anything on this card, my bad. Welcome to Waterford, Mr. Reeves. I hope you will enjoy your time here as a student. Chapter 1, Introductions. It's dark. I'm scared. Please. I don't want it to be dark anymore. Oh. Huh? Why do our powers manifest the way they do? During a moment of great distress in childhood, the innate magic within each of us flare up, taking a form that is unique to each person. This will become your power for life. Because of the wide variety of situations in which a child could feel extreme levels of stress or desperation, there's a multitude of different powers out there. They are varied and unique as people themselves. It can be said that there is a certain logic to how your power is decided. If during the moment of distress you wish to be somewhere, anywhere else, your power will likely be teleportation based, for instance. But there are any number of ways to deal with the problem, and any number of powers that might develop as a result. Truthfully, we still don't know everything that goes into shaping them. How much does the child decide the power? Can it be influenced by anyone other than the child? Would it be possible to avoid developing a power at all by avoiding stress? The oldest recorded age for someone getting a power was 13. But is it possible to never gain one at all? Despite a lot of questionable experiments in the past, there's still a lot we don't know. There is one thing everybody knows though. Your power inevitably ends up shaping your life. And while most people would agree that any power at all is better than none, some are definitely more valued than others. My power. I sigh and stare at the assignment brief again, asking how I plan to use my power in my future career. It's only my second week at university. Do I really have to think about this now? I'm not even logged into the course of study I want to take yet. Everybody has to take ethics of power usage, but other than that, you can try as many classes as you can handle. I was excited to be at university at last. There was so much I was looking forward to. Meeting new people, living on my own, and best of all, learning in an environment completely different to school. Looking down at my blank sheet of paper, however, I'm reminded that not everything is different. What the hell am I meant to write? I begin to lean back in my chair and rock slightly. Huh? What are these things? I reach out and attempt to touch one of the small lights, but my finger passes right through. Whatever they are, they're nice. I feel warm and calm. A sense of comfort rises in me, as if everything is going to be alright. Hello? What is this? Hello? A boy suddenly appears from behind me, causing me to jump in my seat. He has a relaxed, friendly countenance and an easygoing smile. Sorry, there are words in my vocabulary that I am lacking in vocabulary, just so you know. He seemed like a bright person. I was so wrapped up in the feeling of the lights, I hadn't even noticed him approach. Jeez, you scared the life out of me. I feel like I know this guy. I think he's in a few of my classes. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. You just looked a bit down is all, and wanted to see if you were doing okay. I am, thanks to these weird lights. Or at least I was until you startled me. Your name is Tommy, isn't it? I think we have classes together. That's me! You're Antonio, right? I nod, then gesture at one of the lights innocently bobbing next to me. Are you the one making these? He smiles gently. Yeah, hope you don't mind. You look stressed. He waves his hand and the lights disappear. I'm kinda sad to see them go. Well, thanks. So you can create lights? Pretty much. Good for a nightlight or a quick pick-me-up. I felt calmer when they were around. Was that something they also do? Yeah, they can help calm people. Not the most badass power, I know. He gives a small embarrassed grin that relaxes into a more genuine smile. But I like it. What do I think of his power? That seems really helpful, friendly, it's alright, neutral. Sounds a little bit useless, unimpressed. That seems really helpful. Oh. That's a cool ability. I bet it will really come in handy around exam time. You should consider charging people. You'll make a killing. Tommy seems really happy. I guess he doesn't get praised for his ability a lot. Thanks, but I wouldn't want to charge. I just don't like seeing people stressed out. So if I can help, I do. So nice. That's fair enough. Oh. And that's my alarm. Time for class. Guess I can finish the assignment later. Hey, we have literature together now, right? We do. Want to walk together? I'd love to. I love Tommy. I shove my papers into my bag and head out of the library. Library. Sorry, I said library because I was remembering how other places say it differently. We end up making it to the classroom even before the teacher. I guess we're stuck waiting in the hallway. Strange for the teacher not to be here by now. Probably just running late. Hey, if it isn't Sparkles. I look past Tommy to see a boy making his way up the corridor towards us. A girl clutches his arm, giggling. I look around confused as the guy seems to be speaking in my direction, and then I clock eyes with Tommy, who is frozen in place. Hey, are you okay? Yeah. No greetings for me, Sparkles. Come on, don't be rude. Tommy's lights flare for a second, and this time I barely see his smile drop before it's back again. Tommy swivels on his heels to face the approaching guy. Hey. Oh no, this is gonna be a disaster. Hey, morning, Zach. That's better. But I think you should do something to make up for ignoring me like that. Come on, fairy lights, give us a show. What the heck? The boy flicks his wrist and Tommy is knocked backwards. Excuse me! You got to stop! This instant! No! Not allowed! Tommy snags painfully into the wall without Zach ever touching him. Hey! Tommy recovers himself quickly, standing up from the wall and rubbing his arm. The girl by Zach's side giggles nervously. Come on, you know you shouldn't pick a fight. Huh, and what's he going to do? Light up the hallway for me? Come on, I said put on a show. You do realize he could just punch you. Zach scoffs. And who the fuck are you? Whatever, he's the kind of wuss that has a nightlight as a power. He wouldn't dare. Let's go, Chloe. I make to argue as Zach walks away, but I feel a hand pulling gently at my shirt. It's okay. It's not okay. They can say what they want about it, but I love my power. Oh my god, he's so settled in himself. Still, I don't think that's the main issue here. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks, though. Anyway, look. Tommy points down the corridor. The teacher's here. I tried to talk to the teacher about what just happened. He says he'll look into it, but I feel like I just got brushed off. That's BS! Tommy tells me not to worry about it and tucks me inside. So angry. This is where Tommy and I split up as I head to take my usual seat without thinking. The last of the students fled into the room before the teacher passes the register around. As I sign next to my name, I go to pass it along. I notice that Ellis Reed isn't here again. It's been a couple of classes now, and I don't think they ever been here. Maybe they dropped out? The teacher stands at the front of the class and begins to write on the blackboard. Okay, class, to begin today's lesson, you're going to need to pair up, so find a partner. For the first 10 minutes, discuss amongst yourselves how the later reveal of Peter's power recontextualizes the power dynamics in Chapter 12. Blech. I start to look around the room, and it seems that most of the class are already making their way to their friends. I haven't really gotten to know anyone in literature class yet. Maybe I can team up with whoever's left. Hey, wanna team up? Yes! Tommy appears next to me, this time at my side. Jeez, Tommy. I need to get you a bell or something. Sure, seems like everyone else is pretty much paired up anyway. Awesome, I'll take a seat right here then. Tommy places his back on the floor between his feet and sits next to me. As Tommy sits down, his expression changes from the cheerful one I'm used to. Okay, before we start, you need to know something. What? Tommy lets out a nervous laugh. I don't actually know what Peter's power is. I must not have read that bit yet. Your silence is worrying. An excellent start to being my partner. He scratches his cheek. Sorry. I meant to finish reading last night, but I found it really hard to focus. I kept getting distracted. Not a fan of the book? No, I really do like it. It's just a struggle to sit still. The double S's! They keep hacking me up! It's just a struggle to sit still sometimes. Oh my god, it's a triple S. Do you ever get that? Who doesn't? So what were you doing instead of the required reading? Anything and everything. Tommy lets out a small nervous laugh. Listening to music, playing on my phone, watching TV. I keep going back to it, reading a bit, and then realize I'd forgotten what I read before. Oh, it's so cute! Then I fell asleep. I give an exaggerated sigh. What do you do when you get home? Apart from being a better student than me. Well, I do the normal stuff. Casual. I run a crime ring joking. I dream of the day I can hold you in my arms, flirt. Or I do literally nothing. Serious? Question mark? I like the joking question mark. I know. Okay, look, I read the page. Apparently, you can become a mafia boss? Question mark. If it's a joke ending, I'm in. But if it's like a serious kind of like funny thing going on, I'm also in. I'm in all the way for mafia boss is what I'm saying. Let's go with joking question mark. Look, I'm interested. I run a crime ring. Oh wow. That sounds dangerous. Oh my god, you're so cool with it. What? Oh, it is. Very much so. I've seen things that would change a person. Sounds fun. Can I join? That depends. What are your qualifications? Well, I do make a pretty good apple pie. Great, you're in. Sweet. He either took it seriously or he took it as joking. We'll see what happens. So what were we meant to be doing again? 5 minutes left, guys. Crap. I quickly catch Tommy up on what Peter's power is, and we hurry to discuss Chapter 12 before the teacher moves on with the lesson. Luckily, the rest of the class is a breeze. The teacher keeps us in our groups of 2, something Tommy and myself used to talk about getting other than work. Class finishes a few minutes early and everyone is allowed to leave. Tommy and I stand in the corridor just outside the classroom. Hey, Tommy. I've got ethics of power usage next. What about you? Aw, I have psychology. I guess we'll be splitting up for now then. This is actually pretty fun. I guess I'll see you in the library again? Or at least next time we have literature? Tommy grins. Yeah, definitely. I wave goodbye as we each set off in different directions. I'm glad I have made a friend. At least, I hope I can call him that. As I walk to my next class, I start to hear faint piano music coming from down the corridor and around the corner. I wonder who's playing. Whoever it is, they're really good. Well, I can tell the music is very well played. I decide to take the slightly longer route towards class, drawn to the beautiful music. As around the corner, there's a bunch of people gathered around a single classroom doorway that is ever so slightly open. I can hear a few of the students whispering amongst themselves. She's amazing! I didn't realize piano could sound so good. Isn't she a first year? Managing to poke my head into the small gap between 2 students, I can see inside the room. Wow, inside is a girl playing the piano seemingly flawlessly. She has a look of concentration on her face as her fingers float across the keys. Even though she is concentrating, it looks as if playing is second nature to her. A sudden voice from behind me rises above those of us in the doorway. What's going on here? Ah, I see. The girl at the piano stops playing as she also hears the teacher. Come on now everyone, that's enough loitering. Please be on your way. The female teacher claps twice gently before attempting to hurry us along. The students around me disperse quickly. The teacher steps into the room with the girl, pulling the door mostly shut as she enters. As I leave, I catch a small part of their conversation. Well then, Jack. Back to basics for you, then? It's a shame considering how far you had come. Back to basics? But she's the best piano player I've ever heard. Ethics of power usage goes by quickly. I spend the majority of the class lost in my own head. Regardless, the chance for lunch afterwards is a welcome break. Ah, lunch. The perfect time to think on my all-to-do essay. In the cafeteria, there's already a large amount of people queuing up to get food. It takes a while, but I grab a sandwich and a drink and head to find somewhere to sit down. There are only a few tables left that aren't already full. There is, however, one that's fully empty save for a single person. Oh, it's the girl I saw playing piano earlier. Jack, was it? She seems to be picking at her food. Maybe she's lonely? Thinking back to earlier today, I decide to follow in Tom's footsteps and approach her. Hey there. I saw you play the piano earlier. You're really good. The girl looks a little surprised to be spoken to out of nowhere. Huh? You're watching me? What are you, a stalker? No, you misunderstand. I just heard your music, and I'm just messing with you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Shortly after I started playing, I noticed a bunch of people watching me. And you didn't mind? Well, I wasn't going to stop. They'd stop complimenting me. That's fair enough. Now that she's smiling, she seems surprisingly cute and playful even. Wanna join me? I mean, I'll have to make space for you, you know, considering how crowded the table is. Sure, thanks, casual. If you want to join my mafia, I can make it so you'll never sit alone again. Joking, question mark. I'll fight for the chance to sit next to you. Flirt. I don't know, someone so eager to invite a stalker to join them might be weird. Snarky. Did we do snarky? I want to do snarky, we're doing snarky. So you do admit it. Anyway, being weird is just being interesting in a way that other people don't understand. I'm sure. I'll have you know that I made that up, and as such it cannot be wrong. Confident, I see. You betcha. Why shouldn't I be? I'm cute as a button and kick ass at everything. I wish I had the level of confidence. I don't know. A super confident stalker would be bad. Hey! Jack laughs. Are you gonna sit or what? I take a seat across from her and she smiles. Welcome to the cool table. Thanks. I've always wanted to sit here. I search for a topic of conversation. So when did you learn to play piano like that? I guess you could say quite recently, actually. What, really? You must pick things up quickly. You could say that. Actually, on that note, I didn't mean to listen in, but... well, the teacher said you would have to start from the basics. Why would she say that? You're amazing. You're listening in on my private conversation as well as watching me? V warned me about people like you, but I didn't expect to meet one already. Wait, no, it's not like that. I told you before I didn't mean to. I just overheard as I was leaving. She sticks her tongue out at me as I stumble to explain what I meant. You're quite easily flustered, aren't you? Don't blame me. About what you heard. It has to do with my power. I used it to get that good at playing at the cost of any actual skill I had to play piano. What do I say? It's still pretty impressive that you can do that, friendly, or huh, I wouldn't have been able to tell, or so you're not actually that good then, unimpressed. We're gonna go with friendly. It's still pretty impressive that you can do that. Thanks, it comes in handy from time to time. Anyway, I never caught your name. And I can't keep referring to you in my head as easily flustered one forever. So spill it. Oh yeah, sorry. My name is Antonio. Well, it's nice to meet you, Antonio. I'm Jack. If you don't mind me asking, what year are you in? I'm a first year. And you? Me too. Huh, samesies. What class do you take? What classes? Blech. I've not noticed her in any of my classes before, so I guess she takes different ones from me. I guess it's possible I just didn't notice her. Well, I just came from... My sentence drifts off without me noticing, as my eyes are drawn to the girl who just entered the cafeteria. It looks like she's making her way over to the table myself and Jack are sitting at. Hey! Hey! The girl is so striking, it would be hard not to notice her. I feel like there's something more than just her height and unique appearance that makes me want to pay attention to her, though. I never felt like I can't help but look at someone before, but that's undoubtedly what this feeling is. I couldn't possibly look away. Hey, how were music lessons today? I look a little confused before realizing she is addressing Jack. Wow, standing next to Jack becomes even more obvious that she really is tall. It was okay, I guess. I hear the conversation happening, but I can't focus on anything except this new girl. What happened? You're making good progress. Did you mess up during a performance or something? It's nothing like that. It doesn't matter, I'll tell you later. If you're sure. So... am I interrupting something? A romantic first dinner date, maybe? Oh, get off it, Violet. This is Antonio, we were just talking about some stuff. Some stuff, huh? Sounds interesting. Give me the deets. Violet moves in to sit next to Jack. Oh. Just talking about him watching me playing piano earlier. Oh, watching you, was he? Was it longingly from a distance? No. Absolutely no. Wait, what? I snap out of the weird daze I was in. What even was that? It wasn't... I try to interject, but I'm cut off. My goodness, I warned you, Jack. If you just go flaunting your skills all over, then you're bound to have stalkers. Oh, whatever shall we do? Well, nefarious stalker, I shall not let you have my sister. I don't want your sister. You must best me in hand-to-hand combat before you earn that privilege. Excuse me? I am not a prize to be won in a fight. I've already explained, I'm not a stalker, I swear. I just overheard her playing and came to see who it was. Violet leans over and puts a finger to my lips, halting my frantic attempts to explain myself. I was just messing with ya, no need to panic. I can definitely tell these two are cut from the same slice of bread. It's just nice to see Jack making a friend. I was worried she would be lonely without big sis Violet. She grabs Jack's cheek and squeezes it before Jack knocks her hand away. Violet doesn't seem bothered as she embraces her into a cuddle, lazily slumping on her as she does. Ugh, get off, Vi. V? Vi? We'll find out. Jack attempts to push her away to little avail. Isn't there somewhere else you have to be? Or someone else you could be annoying? Maybe? But it's way more fun teasing you in front of your friend. If they're going to be your friend, then they have to get used to having me around. Fine, I'll leave then. Antonio, I enjoyed talking to you. Let's talk again sometime. Maybe next time my stupid sister won't ruin our conversation. Jack stands up and begins to walk away, taking her food with her. She makes her way to the exit of the cafeteria and out of sight. Crap. I didn't mean to annoy her that much. Ah well, she'll come down soon enough. Anyway, I'm Violet. Not that you didn't already know that. Violet takes the seat where Jack was sitting, spinning to face me as she does. Strange. She seems to have mellowed out almost immediately after Jack left. I hope I wasn't in the middle of something there. Like a sibling argument. No, nothing like that. That's just how we are. The real Carson experience. Carson? Is that their family name? I just think she can't handle my eccentric personality sometimes. You do come a bit strong. I do? I hadn't noticed. Violet sticks her tongue out slightly and winks. Honestly, you two don't seem all that different if you don't mind me saying. Maybe at face value, I guess. But when you get to know us, we are totally different people. Look at our dress sense, for example. And that I actually have... I mean in that I actually have one. Wow, that's a bit harsh, don't you think? Don't worry, I'm just kidding. I just wish she would stop hiding under those big hoodies of hers. At least she's wearing the hairpin I got her. Still. We always seem to clash, especially when it comes to clothes. Mine are too flashy, and I only wear them because I'm a desperate attention seeker, apparently. Isn't it natural to want attention, reassuring, or I think the clothes suit you, compliment? Or I can see how you might be a bit much for some people. Serious. I don't know what to pick. I like how she dresses. We're gonna go with compliment, even though I sort of don't want to. I think the clothes suit you, though. Thanks for noticing. You don't look so bad yourself. Oh, thank you. Thanks, don't blush. Actually, no, do blush. I'm blushing. Jack doesn't realize that I put work into my appearance and picking out the right outfit. I don't think it's wrong to want people to notice after I've put effort in. Really? Absolutely. It took me an hour just to pick out this arrangement. Wow, that's a lot longer than I expected. Don't feel bad, most people don't realize. Well, the effort was worth it at least. Thanks again. I just wish Jack would realize that. Ugh, how she irks me. I can't help but let out a small chuckle. What? It's nothing. Nuh-uh. What is it? It's just that I guess you must really care about her to get this frustrated. Of course I do. She is my little sister, after all. Now, anyway, we haven't been talking about you, have we? Well, yes, but then again, wouldn't you feel awkward suddenly talking about yourself to a stranger? Stranger? Your words cut deep. People already consider me a friend by now. And why would I feel awkward about it? Getting to know me is the highlight of some people's day. Or so I chose to believe. Humble much. I am, thanks for noticing. We both begin to laugh slightly. Getting back on track, tell me more about yourself, Antonio. I will reveal nothing, temptress, sassy. Or, I'm pretty much a normal person, casual, I'm a mafia boss, but keep it on the down low, joking. Or, I am entrapped by you, my entire being is yours now, no. Let's go with the mafia boss. I'm going in, I'm a mafia boss, but keep it on the down low. What kind? Italian, American, or Yakuza? Because I think I could rock the mafia wife look. No, let's not go there. But I have to know which aesthetic I'm committing to. Wait, what? Violet winks. Well, it was nice to meet you, Antonio. We're not doing this, Violet. Violet, no! But I must go now, darling. No, come on. I already have Tommy. You can't do this. She blows me a very exaggerated kiss and leaves. Oh, dear. Well, she was a character. I like her. I'm worried she might have dragged me into her eccentricity. I'm not saying that right. I feel like I'm not. I make my way back to class knowing I won't be able to forget meeting either of them anytime soon. The rest of the day is university as usual. That's gonna be it for right now, everyone. Hopefully you're enjoying. Please check out the demo yourself. Links in the description as always. So if you liked what you've seen and are interested in backing this game, I have a link to the Kickstarter in the description as well. I like it so far. Hopefully you do too. Thank you for joining. If you don't want to miss the next part, subscribe, turn on notifications, click that bell icon. I'll see you next time. Bye!